Alright, so her Rage Art. Recovery decreased on hit by 6. Okay. Whatever. 1-1. Now -3 on block. And now +6 on hit. So it's basically a nerf. Alright. Less good on block. And less good on hit. 1-2. Less good on block. Less good on hit. +7 to +5 now on hit. So both of those were 2-frame reductions in both ways, on block and on hit. 1-2-2 though is buffed. Now +4 on hit. So that's a small buff. I like it. 2-1. Move comes out 3 frames slower. Wow. That is because of this shit, where you get on the back and you get this shit like twice in a row and shit, like 10 times in a row. This is why they made this 3 frames slower. Because this shit was stupid. Look at this shit. I'm not even doing anything with my inputs, right? I'm just hitting 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. And look how much it turns the camera and shit. Alright, so that's 3 frames slower. That shit was making me dizzy. 3-2, opponent closer on block. Are they ever too far? Wow, that was hella far. I had no idea this move went that far forward. Second was always high, so I always ducked it. But yeah, interesting. Okay, so that's a little bit of a nerf, I guess. 1+2 damage changed from 8-8 to 3-7. Oops. That's a huge damage reduction. But the third hit doesn't seem changed. But they made... It was 16 damage for the first 2 hits, right? And the last was 20. So now it's going to be, instead of 36, it'll be 30. Oh, it's not that bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. It seemed like it was. That won't be that bad. As long as the tiger didn't get reduced damage as well, she'll be alright. That's pretty good still. Let's see. And then we've got... Oh, I wasn't even showing you guys. That was I. So 1+4. Damage change from 30 to 27. So that was mainly for stuff like this, though. Right? So... She's going to get less damage. Active frames decreased by 5. Is that still going to be guaranteed? If that's 5 frames slower, is that going to hit still? I wonder. That would be crazy. If 5 frames is enough... Man, recovery decreased by 22 frames? She's going to stand there for 22 more frames? No way. Oh, recovery decreased by 22 frames means that... that's so confusing. I don't know if it means... So you're saying she's going to be recovering 22 frames faster than that? Because on hit it was punishable sometimes. That's way faster. Dude, it's confusing. Because recovery decreased, you know? I guess, yeah, you guys are right. You guys are right. Opponent closer on block. I'm really curious about this active frame decrease, though. I assume it still hits on the same frame. Because otherwise it would have told us that the starter frame was less, right? But this is going back to what I was talking about before. You know, knowing the active frames for something. If you know that this move has 5 active frames that you could meaty someone with, there's going to be setups where you can call this tiger out for Oki in certain situations. You know what I mean? That's going to give you like a plus frame or something. I'm very curious about active frames. Anywho, let's move along. 2 plus 3. Recovery decreased by 6 frames. Oh, this? So she recovers faster on these, so she can Tiger Zone better. An opponent closer on block. Let's see. Forward 3. Change from -6 to -8 on block. Whoa. Okay. Change +7 is 0 on hit. Whoa. An opponent reaction changed on hit. I wonder what that's gonna do. That's interesting. We don't know what this is gonna look like. Those are interesting changes for forward 3. Forward 3 plus 4 now transitions to last warrior. Oh yeah, because she can do this now, right? Like she can do this as a transition. Like she can do this into that, basically. Interesting. Oh no, she can do this into that. Can now also be formed with forward 3 plus 4. Oh, which you couldn't do before. Actually, yeah, you could. What the hell? Back 3 plus 3. Recovery increased by 3 frames. And now this one transitions to this one by hitting forward after it. So she has a double fly stance mix-ups, basically. Forward 3 plus forward to back, or back 3 plus 4 to forward. Alright, so then fly 1. Damage changed from 21 to 25. And now it's safe on block. Really? Wow. -9 on block. And opponent is further on block. And this is her wall bounce. That seems pretty good, right? That's a pretty good buff. Meanwhile, fly 2 is now -10 on block. So her electric thing is -10 now. And the homing is increased on it. Okay. And her fly 3, opponent reaction changed on hit. So it doesn't do that anymore. I wonder what it gives you then. Fly 1 plus 2. Plus 4 on block now. And opponent reaction changed on hit. Weird. Am I doing this wrong? One plus 2, they must mean something else. What's the notation they're trying to tell me here? Command changed. Oh. So this. Back 1 plus 2 is now 1 plus 3. So the throw is the throw. And the damage changed from 10 to 15. From 10 to 15, so that's a small buff. Down forward 3. Change from -11 to -9. Whoa. Opponent closer on block. No, that's the wrong one. Change from 0 to +2 on hit. Opponent further away on hit. I think that's probably a good thing. This seems like a buff. It's a good buff. Down forward 3. I think what this, what these changes are for is to give Kazumi more variety, right? Because we're all tired of seeing Kazumi do the same boring ass stuff. Down 1, 2. Change from -17 to -13 on block. I had no idea that was -17. That's hella good, right? Because opponent, okay, opponent close on block. I was gonna say, 'cause look at the pushback. All right, so yeah. So that now is going to be -13 on block, but you're going to be closer to her. So if there's no pushback, that'll be pretty good. Because I don't know why they would make it minus 13 and leave her with anywhere. Like, even if she's that far, minus 13 is going to be pretty whack. Transitions to throw when hitting from the front. What? This is going to transition to a throw? Wow, that's an interesting buff. Probably into something like that. Yeah, I think so too. That seems like a pretty darn good buff, actually. Especially, this isn't a countered combo, is it? It is a countered combo. So that would be pretty good. But then we can see people do this now. Because you never see that, right? It's very rare. Down back 2. This was her low string, right? Down back 2, 3, 4. Alright, so down back 2. Startup change to be even slower. And the damage got buffed, so it's a chunkier low now. 18 instead of 15. Recovery on block for both players increased by 3. What the fuck does that mean? For both players? Recovery on block for both players increased by 3. I'm just confused about why it says both players. Like, shouldn't it just say recovery on block increased by 3 frames? You guys think it's easier to punish? The action is 3 frames faster, but block and impact frames are the same. Okay. Changed from 0 on hit to -3 on hit. Okay. This is Lost Song from Tekken 3. I think the remix version of it. And the homing is increased. So these sound like pretty good changes for down by 2. More damage, increased homing. Just minus on hit. I mean, I think they learned the lesson from having a 0 on block low. That was the high crush, aka Dragunov down 2. Down back 2, 3, 4. The last hit now is also -14 instead of -11. And it's only +5 on it instead of +8, which is still darn good, right? Wow, I'm surprised I didn't reach. Weird. Let's see. Down back 3, hitbox decreased. Hitbox decreased on this? That is crazy. What? Does this have a big ass hitbox? It doesn't seem like it does. Did decrease that hitbox? Down back 4 hitbox decreased. This one fine. I can understand that. That's a big ass hitbox. Is it? Seems like it'd be right on axis with that. Wow, so they made her lows even worse. Okay. Weird. Up 4, 3, 4, 1. Zakishi. 14 months in a row says season 2 hype. What's good, Red? Dude, what's good right now is Jack's 13 frame punish 1-1.
Season 2 hype. What's good, Rip?
Yeah. Thank you very much, Zakishi. Welcome back. Ooh. times it, man. Let's see. So up 4, 3, 4, 1. Change from 15 frames to -11 on block. Wow. So that's way better to use now. See, I like these kind of changes because this is a move you never saw from her, right? But now she's like, yo, it's only -11. I'll just throw it out, right? That seems pretty cool. Did she get a combo off of this? She does up 4, 3, 4, 3, she gets a combo. But if she doesn't on block, maybe she can block in front of 3, 4, 1. Even up 4, 3, 4, 3 is -11 now. What the fuck? Wait, what? Bro, that is a big ass buff. Up forward 4 though. Her hop kick, jump status, start change from 9 frames to 13 frames. So she gets off the ground 4 frames slower. That's a pretty big nerf. But at the same time, I felt like her hop kick wasn't that good anyway. I would rather use this. Especially because this is only -11, whereas a hop kick is like -13. Just use up for 3, 4, 3. Yeah, the hop kick was already whack, so I think maybe just use this instead. Up 4, 3, 4, 3 is good but slow, and the last hit is hit confirmable, first two are safe and low crush. Right. So just use up 4, 3, 4, 3. Don't even use the hop kick. Forward, forward 2. Recovery on block for both players decreased by 4 frames from block. So it's the same punchable, right? Ooh. It just speeds up the gameplay. And opponent reaction on block was changed. So you don't have that thing anymore, I don't think. 4, 4, 4. Homing was decreased on this. That's a good nerf. It's a little unfortunate, to be honest. 4, 4, 4, I think, is the kind of move that requires tracking. Like, if you do any kind of move that has a forward input, it should track. Adamo says it was dumb. It tracked the way you step while running 2. I mean, it's not like, well, yeah. I feel like that was just part of her mix-up game, though. You step the running 2, or you get hit by 4, 4, 4. It could track both ways depending on range. Yeah, Peacekeeper should track it, I agree. Peacekeeper's a cool move, man. I like Peacekeeper. I just don't think it should have any kind of follow-up ever. Let's see. What else we got here? That's a pretty big nerf to her though. 4, 4, 4. While rising 1, opponent closer on block. Okay. Why is it 1, 2? Input window change from 24 to 20 frames. Input window change. Oh wow, it's already delayable. Look at that delay. So they made it smaller, right? So before you could do 24 frames of to input the second hit, now you only have 20. Bro, what the fuck? That is cheap. I didn't realize that was that cheap. What? That's hella cheap. I can't believe how easy this is to hit confirm. Alright, that's a good nerf. She didn't need that. She didn't need that. That's too easy. A hit confirm should be something that you have to be actually trying to do. You know, you can't be like... That's way too big of a hit confirm, dude. That's just stupid. It's like everything should be that hit confirmable or nothing should be that hit confirmable. Kenny, Paul's back 1-2 does not have the same knockdown that he used to have. All right, relax over there. A wild stand in 1-2 already has no range, right? But it's not something you're supposed to be using like here, you know. Like you don't want to be dug in the face. Oh, gotcha. You know, you want to use it at the wall. You want to be like up here and be like down forward one, down forward one. You know what I mean? Like. You have random guard on. The hit confirm isn't easy. All right, let's see. How bad is it on block either, by the way? Damn it. Damn it. You're right. Damn it. Okay, I can't even do it. It's minus 14. Ah. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm just guessing. It's cheap. Damn. Damn. You know what it is though? You know what's actually tricky about this though? How do I turn off these like that mid thing that comes up is what tricks me because I see the spark of it. Damn it. Damn it. I just want to hit it always. Damn. Fuck. It turns red. Look for red. Try the red bar trick? Oh. I can't do it. I still guessed. Hey, I did it. That was a hit confirm. Nope. Guess. It's impossible. It's impossible. Fuck. Damn. The red bar trick? The red bar trick? Oh yeah, Rip, I also have input windows for all this stuff. Dantarian, why aren't you releasing it? I'm really curious. I'm doing this off pure reactions, right? I'm looking at the life bar, and when it turns red is when I'm doing it. Damn. It's going to be a punish only now. Damn. You know what's really crazy about this though? Whatever. Point is, Kazumi got nerfed a little bit, alright? Relax over there. That's a big ass hit confirm window. Let's see. Approach enemy down forward 1+2. Timing damage registered was changed. That's not English. What? Timing damage is registered was changed. Damage on wall hit changed from 32 to 42. So that buffed when the back is to the wall. Where the hell's the wall? I don't know. Maybe tiger damage. I don't know. I have no idea. Tiger attack is now faster when opponent's attack is received. For a parry. Tiger's attack is now faster when opponent's attack is received. Oh, okay. That's a good buff. That's not a bad change for her. Her back with 2 parry. So let's see. How badly was Kazumi nerfed? Let's go through this. Let's go through from the top really quick. 1-1 and 1-2 are more minus on hit and block. 1-2-2 though is more plus on hit. 2-1 comes out 3 frames slower. That's that to me is a, yeah, that should be the situation, sort of deal with that. So that's not like the end of the world there. 3-2 opponent close to block, whatever. 1+2 damage reduction and 1+4 damage reductions. Those are a little bit, but not like drastically. 2+3 Tiger recover faster, so you can zone faster. Forward 3 was which move? Oh, that. That's an interesting change. The forward 3 change is pretty interesting. Still safe on block, but only 0 on hit. We'll be curious to see how easy it is for people to start interrupting. See you later, Iwar. Thanks for stopping by and giving us all your info. The fly stance stuff that she has is pretty interesting. She's got transitions out of these now. This is a pretty big buff. That used to be -13, now only being -9, and it's her wall bounce. And so it's a safe wall bounce out of fly stance. That's pretty sick. And then she can still do this, right? Like, you're gonna have to guess for that all day. And instead she can be like, boom, wall bounce, bitch. You know, that's pretty good. This one is -10 now, but the homing is increased on it. So her fly stuff seems better overall, right? This one, something changed on hit. And this one now is more plus and block. And the damage on the throw is higher than it was before. Down forward 3, +2 on hit now. And safe on block, -9 now, whereas -11 before. Down 1-2 now, we mentioned, is a counter thing. It's only -13 on block now. So if this one is like it's closer on block, but if it still ends up like this far away or something, that would be pretty good for her. If it's like right here, -13, that's not as good. But the fact that it's a counter hit and it's going to transition and throw probably with the Tiger afterward will be pretty buff. So down 1-2 as a counter tool is going to be a pretty good tool for her. Down back 2 is a chunkier load, right? So slower, but it's also increased damage. Less frames on hit, but the homing is increased. So I think that's actually overall a buff for her. The full string of this, though, is -14 instead of -11. So that's way worse. But most of the time, Kazumi's weren't going for all 3 hits unless that was like a gimmick anyway. Down back 3. So these are the biggest nerfs for it. Down back 3 having hitbox decreased, and down back 4 hitbox decreased. Because this one wasn't even that great anyway. And this change, up forward 3-4-3 is stupid good. I think she's buffed overall. The hop kick nerf, yeah, whatever, dude. Her hop kick sucked anyway. Just use this instead. And even up forward 3-4-1. Those are both -15 and -16 before. Now they're both -11. 442, recovering blockable base decreased by 4. That one's tricky. I don't know what that fully means. 444 homing decrease. This is the biggest nerf. This one's the biggest nerf. Yeah, but 444 is definitely her biggest nerf. The Wild Rising 1-2, whatever. I don't think that's like a game changer. So yeah, I think overall, I think she's fine. I read so much stuff online about Kazumi's dead, whatever, whatever. I'm like, bro, are we not looking at the same shit here? Like, how many of those moves that went over do you regularly see? You know what I mean? I'll tell you what I regularly see when I see Kazumi that I didn't see in any of those changes. Did anyone notice this move anywhere? I didn't notice anything in the changes. Anyone see any of this in the change list? I'm just saying. I don't think I noticed any of this. Anyone see any of this change list? No? Nothing? None of that? None of that? How about this? Any of that in the change list? No? None of that? No? I think she's fine. Yeah, back to... None of this changed. I think like her core moveset is untouched. I think what they did is they made her more interesting to watch. If people are using this now, I'm interested. If people are using this now, she's more interesting. You know? I think that's what these changes are for. This was pretty cheap before. That is the biggest nerf. But I don't think it's going to be useless. She probably just have to think about it a little bit. Why is Giga's down forward 1 -9, but Kazumi's down forward 1 is -1? Probably because her jab range is like not like nearly as far as his. Like her jab doesn't restart the round. Does Gigas's? Kakoma tweeted that she should be fine, so yeah. Well, that's nice for him, but I say she's fine too.